And we are live. Let me just have a quick look at the volume and the playback. Welcome everybody. It has been a while, I'm not going to lie. Hope you are doing fine. Let me just grab my phone for a sec and check the sound. Testing 1, 2, 3. Looking good. Let's have a look at the chat. By the way, hi all. Hashtag I am back. What is up, y'all? It is me. Happy New Year to you all. Hope you're doing fine. There's supposed to be a cat here. Machka. Let me see that. Anyway, I think she's back on the beanbag. There she is. The cat. She's cleaning herself. Well, enough of that profanity. Alrighty ho, welcome to the channel. Just gonna go straight into business. Yeah, I'm looking. So straight into business. Hope you guys are doing fine. GSC Cults, WyrmBlade just came out. So why not have a look at it and have my first impressions? I've literally not read a significant portion of it. I just read one equipment, but our competitive kill team chat is in fact going crazy about it. So let me just announce the stream real quick, and I have everything prepared. Here you can go and have a look. Hope volume is fine. Everybody can confirm if the volume is good or not. I'll just timestamp it. Eric Edward is in the chat. Hi, good sir, welcome. I'll just put it on to my Facebook page, which is KillTeam Hungary on Facebook. By the way, while I'm doing my belated administrative work, I would strongly encourage you guys to subscribe to the channel. We are past 9,120 subscribers, so that is very, very cool, and I would like to thank all of you for making this possible. So it's out on my Facebook page, and then we can just continue. Here, if you would like to support the channel, links in the description below. I'm on Patreon, Subscribestar, and Buy Me a Coffee as well. If you'd like to make a direct donation, you can do it through PayPal. Links in the description below. Oh, let me just go to our first picture, and without further ado, here is the cover. Boom! Of this stuff. Let me just zoom on it. So the GeneStealer Cult team is called the WyrmBlade. By the way, all images are from Reddit of varying quality. And thank you very much to my dudes in the competitive kill team chat. It's a private Facebook chat we have. And let's get to it. So first, I'm seeing this for the first time, okay? Let us go. So the WyrmBlade. This is the bespoken team of the GeneStealer cults. So let's have a look at what we have. The leader is a neophyte leader. 14 members. That's good. 14 operatives is pretty good. Demons. Demons have 12, I believe. If you bring blue horrors, then with pinks or anything else, then it can be 14, I think. Yeah. Anyway, neophyte leader, he can be equipped with auto gun and a gun butt, a shotgun and a gun butt, or one option from each of the following: master crafted auto pistol, sounds good, bolt pistol or wet pistol, and chainsword, power maul, or power pick. So you can just mash it up from these two categories. I think that's pretty good. Let me just pull up the chat real quick onto a separate window. Here we go. Well, sounds good. Tatiana Yesieva. Hello. Oh, it's a bot. Let me just report that. Thank you very much, Nathan, for being on the job as moderator. Nathan X 2000, everybody. Let's give him a hand. So, yeah, we will see the data sheets of that. Thank you very much, man. Thank you. I was confused for a moment. I just saw Cyrillic and was like, what? What is that? So, we have one leader. By the way, music by the ever so wonderful Legio Symphonica. We have 13 WyrmBlade keyword operatives, and the operatives are as follows. We have a Kellermorph, which counts as 2 selections. We have a Locus, which also counts as 2. Neophyte Brood Adept, equipped with a gun butt and one of the following options: autogun or a shotgun. 2 neophyte gunners, flamer or grenade launcher. A 3rd neophyte gunner with a Weber. Neophyte heavy gunner equipped with gun butt and heavy stubber. Another neophyte gunner, heavy gunner, equipped with gun butt and mining laser. A 3rd heavy gunner equipped with seismic cannon. A neophyte icon bearer with gun butt and one of the following options: autogun or shotgun. A Sanctus Sniper counts as 2 selections, and a Sanctus Talon counts as 2 selections. Now, that is a mouthful, what I can say. One, that other than Brood Adept operatives, your kill team can only include each operative once. So, again, bespoken teams, all specialists, and the whatchamacallit, the Brood Adept cannon fodder. Your kill team can only include up to 2 gunner operatives, up to 2 heavy gunner operatives, and up to 2 cult agents. We will see about that. Probably the Locus is going to be the cult agent. I have 0 idea about that since I do not play GSC, although we had, I mean, my buddies had a run-in and everybody is pretty impressed, so let's have a look. We have the Stratagems. So let's have a look at these guys. What can they use as stratagems? 1 CP stratagems, so let's have a look. Meticulous Plan. Until the end of the turning point, each time a friendly neophyte operative is activated, if it has a conceal order, it can perform a mission action or a pickup action for 1 last action point up to a minimum of 0 AP. You can use this strategic ploy once. So yeah, basically if you're hiding, then you can, as I've heard, we will get to that later, of their special conceal rules. If they are hiding, basically you can have a very strong turn 1 on certain maps, and I bet that hold on. What's their archetype? Do they have an archetype? Or do they have their own thing? Or maybe it's just not listed? What's the archetype? I bet it's like infiltration and maybe security and their own stuff. I don't know. Still not confirmed. Okay, let's go. You can make a pretty strong eco turn. Turn 1, turn 2. Usually, turn 2, it's already like shooting and fighting and melee, especially if you have close deploy. So we will have a look at that. Pretty cool. You can bank on points turn 1 pretty easily with the Meticulous Plan for only 1 CP. It's pretty good. And you will be hiding turn 1. I'm more than sure. All right, 1 with the Shadows, 1 CP until the end of the turning point. When determining line of sight of an enemy operative to a friendly WyrmBlade operative, if that friendly WyrmBlade operative has a concealed order, light terrain counts as obscuring. Alright, so basically they can use light terrain now as heavy terrain, and when you are without 2 inches of that terrain, even if it's light terrain, it counts as obscuring. So it's pretty cool. So normally you cannot even shoot them apart from indirect, and I believe indirect doesn't really count as being able to see as in line of sight. You just only have to be visible. But like Marcolite shits on this, so yeah, I believe. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. The third one, Ridding Ingress. I hope I pronounced that right. Place one of your the Japanese. Place one of your ingress tokens within triangle or black or 1 inch of a terrain feature no more than 1 inch thick. Until the end of the battle, friendly WyrmBlade operatives can move through that terrain feature as if it were not there. So basically, everybody turns into a Breacher Boy, so long as they do so within 1 inch of that token. Alright, you can use this strategy ploy once. So they have a token. 1 of your ingress tokens. Do you have more? Interesting. Alright. There is also something written on this page, but yeah, we'll probably need to look at that. I'll just brush on through everything what I've managed to download. Maybe there's something I missed. Anyway, Crossfire. This comes from Big 40K. Until the end of the turning point, each time a friendly WyrmBlade operative makes a shooting attack, if the target has not been incapacitated. Sorry, it's the end of the day. And does not have a Crossfire token. So the GSC has lots of tokens now. Doesn't have a Crossfire token. The target gains Crossfire token until the end of the turning point. So okay. So if they are shooting at you but they don't kill you, you get a Crossfire token. And then it continues. Each time a friendly WyrmBlade operative makes a shooting attack, if the target has a Crossfire token in the roll attack dice step of that shooting attack before rolling your attack dice, you can retain 1 as a successful normal hit without rolling it. So it's basically... And the DAO has this as well. Not sure what's it called, but they also have it. I think it's like yeah, it's also, I think, a strategy ploy. All right, moving on to the tactics. So tactical ploys: slink into darkness for 1 CP. I see we only have 1 CP tactics here. So use this tactical ploy at the end of a friendly WyrmBlade operative's activation. If that operative has an engage order, change it to conceal. You can use this tactical ploy for each friendly operative once. So more bookkeeping. Yeah, it's basically like switching orders for 1 CP. Pretty good. Well, if you really want to hide something, the characters maybe, because we have 2 characters at least. That's cool. Yeah. Cold Serpent. Use this tactical ploy when a friendly WyrmBlade operative is activated and its order is changed from conceal to engage. The first time the operative performs either a fight or a shoot action during that activation, in the roll attack dice step of that combat or shooting attack, you can retain one of your successful normal hits as a critical hit instead. Okay, so how does this synergize with oh, okay. Crossfire and Coiled Serpent. First time it fights or makes a shooting action. In the roll attack die step of that combat or shooting action, in the roll attack step of shooting, before rolling, you can retain one of your successful normal hits as a critical hit. Okay, so I think this synergizes with Crossfire. So if Crossfire is active and you use this, you can basically have a free crit. I think this works. So it's pretty cool. I've been playing Sisters a lot. Novitiates. I mean, Battle Sisters suck, but Novitiates are pretty cool, and I love the Fate Point system and the Active Fate system. And I've been dishing out 3 or 4 crits on Frag Grenades like there's no tomorrow, man. So I love me some auto conversion from failed hit to normal hit and normal hit to crit. Those are pretty good. All right, so this is good. This is good. Depends on what you're hitting with. We will have a look at the weapons and equipment. Unquestioning loyalty. Use this tactical ploy when a friendly WyrmBlade leader or cult agent operative is selected as the target of combat, so melee combat. Select one other friendly Locus or neophyte operative, excluding the leader, within 3 inches of that operative to intervene. Are we getting heroic intervention? What the hell? If that intervening friendly operative is not within engagement range of an enemy operative, you can interrupt that combat. Jesus Christ. You can interrupt that combat to perform a free charge action with it, but it must finish that move within engagement range of the enemy operating fighting in combat. So let's have a look at this again. Selected as combat. So basically, like from 3 inches, a buddy charges in, and then what happens after that? So it must finish engagement enemy combat operative fighting in that combat. Interrupt. You can interrupt that combat by performing a free charge. So they charge you, you counter charge, and then you take initiative and you start hitting him? Well, how does that work exactly? Because... And what happens to your charge? Or he just, like, takes the... He is becoming the target of the charge? I am not entirely sure how this works. I mean, let me just bring this up real quick. This is how you... look at it. I mean, I'm like confused by this actually, how this works, because like you intervening, if that intervening friendly operative is not within engagement, you can interrupt that combat to perform a free charge action with it, but it must finish then. Well, I guess then, yeah, like rules is written, you interrupt that charge attack and you start hitting the dude who charged you with a counter charge. I mean, this is very strong. All right, hiding. 1 CP, again, 1 CP. Use this tactical ploy in the setup operatives step of the mission sequence when you would set up operatives. Duh. GW rules writers. Select up to 2 friendly neophyte operatives to be set up hiding instead. In the firefight phase of the first turning point, friendly operatives hiding have a group activation characteristic of 1, thank God, are considered to be within the kill zone for activation purposes and can be activated as normal. All right. When a friendly operative, I was just startled by Nathan's question. I'll get to your question, Nathan. When a friendly operative is hiding is activated for the first time, set it up with an order of your choice anywhere in the kill zone within 6 inches of your drop zone, more than 3 away from enemy operatives. That operative is treated as having performed a normal move action. Subtract action points accordingly. And there's some kind of a text here below. If there's, accordingly, and there's a comma. And we don't know what is up with that. So there might be, but come on. This is pretty stupid. This is pretty stupid. Select up to 2 friendly operatives. So I assume you cannot do this with like just the orc tactic with that infiltration tactic they have. Also 1 CP, because be mindful of the fact that this is the setup operative step of the mission sequence. Excuse me. So basically you can use this tactic as long as you have... You can use this twice, because you have 2 CPs at that point, so you can basically hide 4 operatives on the map, because a tactic cannot be used more than once when the game starts. But this is still the phase when you are just setting up, so this is not the start of the phase. It's in the rulebook, I checked it. So you can use this tactic as long as you have CP. And you will still have 1 CP when you start the game, because that's when you get it in the initiative phase. You can hide 4 models. 4 neophyte models, okay, with the neophyte keyword. Fuck my life. Jesus Christ. Alright, let's get to the questions. Nathan, as someone who doesn't know about KillTeam in the slightest, why did GW essentially rework the game mode? What was initially wrong with it? I assume you're talking about the first KillTeam? I mean, KillTeam 2018? KillTeam 2018 was a salad bar at the end. I was playing like from day one, literally from day one. I had the book in my hand. It was a Saturday when it came out. It was going like kind of okay. Then the expansions started coming out. Things got a little bit crazy with some factions. Some factions got literally like left in the dirt. Tau was pretty good back then, but at the time of elites, it was also like power creeps and such, and then the rules, the injury rule system, blah blah blah. It was a 50-50 every time you killed someone if it actually died. Then they announced the box set of the new Primaris stuff. What was it called? The new Necron Primaris box set. I don't know what was it called. I'm sorry. The something. And they said that every 9th edition miniature will get their own KillTeam profile, which was a big fat lie. So around the time when Sisters of Battle were introduced to KillTeam, you could just... It was obvious that GW is lying through their teeth when it came to KillTeam. Sisters never got their full rule sets. Then the... God, what was the name? Indomitus came out, and then they again promised that the Indominus stuff is going to come out. Everything will come out. Then they put out the annual, which collected the commanders, elites, such and such, blah blah blah. Then Pariah Nexus came out, and that was just a cash grab. They had 5 heavy intercessors and the flayed ones plus a technomancer. I think it was a technomancer, Necron unit, and that was just to lock those units into that box set. And everybody, the big 40k people, bought those, and me because I'm a fucking idiot. And that's when they announced that rules rework and everything, and basically that was also a lie, and they just killed the game. They didn't support it anyway because they were working on this edition of KillTeam, which again took out most of the units. So you bought your units and you cannot play with them because there are no rules. And now we are getting drip fed with new profiles. So basically that was the reason. The reason is always money, Nathan. It's always money and incompetence, because those rules writers of the KillTeam 2018 were imbeciles. All right, getting back to the game. Monkey Mustard, welcome to the channel. You said, hello, just watched The Last Church and now I can't get enough of Warhammer. Well, friend, I'm glad you like it. Tiber Portuguese, the creator of The Last Church, is coming to the channel. So we will have a nice sit down and talk with him. For those of you who are here for the rules, I'm sorry for this little sidetrack. I will be probably edit this and put timestamps in it. So yeah, I'll probably edit this part out of the recording. So tactics are pretty good. Stratagems are pretty good. So let's have a look at the stats. Neophyte Brute Adept, so this is your run-of-the-mill average Joe. Auto gun, nothing special. Shotgun is range 6, 3, 3, 4 attacks. Gun butt, your leg. It has Colt Ambush. Now let me get a hand on my info here regarding Colt Ambush, because I heard it said that. Let's have a look. Colt Ambush. All operatives of this type can flip their order tokens on the first turn. On any turn, if that operative's flipped from conceal to engage and rolls an attack dice, or rolls any attack dice, choose a number from 1 to 6 and you can re-roll all dice that came up that number. So a moment of your time, please, and I can bring this up if I don't misclick half of the time. So you can have this on screen, so I should not read from the mobile phone. Where is it? No, here we go. Okay, let's have a look. I'm just gonna save this image there and downloads. Is this it? Yep. All right, so here we go. Special rules. Here you can see Colt Ambush. There's also another keyword, which is Pretornational, whatever that means, assassin keyword, which means we will get to the assassins, I assume. Cannot use equipment, has a 4+ involve, and if in cover when shot at, you can either retain an additional dice as a cover save or upgrade 1 to a critical save. So basically, make a normal save into a critical save. We will get back to that. So that's Colt Ambush, basically. Change your orders on the first turn, so everybody gets a free scouting phase for all your models, not just one. On any turn, if that operative flipped from conceal to engage, so basically turn 2, and rolls an attack die, or attack dice, sorry, basically you name a number and you can re-roll that number. So we will see on what they hit, I assume 3+. 3 plus 4 plus, so you can name 1 to 3 and you get a reroll for all of your dice for that number. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Moving on. Here is the Calormorph, the three-eyed cowboy. Let's have a look. It has a liberated. Oh, sorry. What's the stats? Yeah. 3 APL. 3 APL. All right. The normal neophyte has 2 APL. The Calormorph has 3 APL. Group activation 1. The neophyte brute adept has group activation 2. Mind you, if you use cold ambush, infiltration tactic, hiding. If you use hiding, it becomes a group activation 1 model. So be mindful of that. So Calormorph, it has 3 APLs, 9 wounds. The basic bitch has 7 wounds. So this is considered to be a character. Let's go back to the chat. Have one eye on the chat. So Liberator auto stubs. Each time you fire, you select one of the weapon profiles. So it has a long range hits on 4s, 4 dice, 3 and 4 basically. It's a bolter. If it crits, it gets AP1 and it's rending. So basically, if you have a crit, you turn your normal hit into a crit. It has a short range profile, 5 attacks, hits on 2+, bolter, range 6, and the same. AP1 on a crit, and a crit will again turn a normal hit into a crit. And Calormorph Knife, 3 attacks, 3+, 3/4, rending. It seems that rending is the theme of this team. Let's zoom in. It has Cold Ambush and Preternatural Assassin, which I already showed you. This one. So Preternatural Assassin cannot use equipment, has a 4+ symbol, and can have 2 retained death dice within cover, or it can upgrade or turn 1 save into a critical save, which is also pretty good. Oh, how many? Okay, it has a 4+ save. All right. Well, I mean, it's a 50-50. It's a Shabash from Poland with the 50 of Holy Zlotys. Thank you, my friend. Lengyel magyar két jó barát, együtt harcos vissza barát. Thanks for doing the stream, man. Thank you very much for being here, man. Thank you. And thank you for the donation as well. Oh, yeah, by the way, super chats are open if you feel like throwing some money my way. I know it's the new year. It's the middle of the month. But hey, I'm always open for, super chats. Thank you very much, man. Very much appreciated. I hope you stick around. All right, so moving on. It has Heroic Inspiration. If this operative incapacitates an enemy operative until the end of the turning point, it is a Heroic Inspiration. All right, kind of like the Sisters lead by example. I love the Sister Novitiates. Big surprise coming up, but, gotta love them sisters. Each time a friendly WyrmBlade neophyte, so it has to be a WyrmBlade and a neophyte operative, fights in combat or makes a shooting attack, if this operative is a Heroic Inspiration and is visible to and within 3 of that operative in the roll attack type, attack dice step, Jesus Christ, these English words, of that combat or shooting attack, you can retain one of your attack dice results of a 5+ that is a successful normal hit as a critical hit. Okay, so basically if this dude is within 3, killed something, then a neophyte attacking something or shooting something basically has 1/5 of lethal. That's the gist of it. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Kind of like the Krieg Zealot, when he does his inspirational hymn or something. What was it called? Arousing speech or arousing hymn or something. It's pretty cool. It's also a 3-inch bubble. All right, he's also an expert gunslinger. This operative can perform 2 shoot actions during each of its activation. I mean, he has 3 APL to support that, so it's pretty cool. I mean, he shoots bolters. I guess I don't know if they can buff their BS. If they can, that would be awesome. And it has a unique action. Oh no, he cannot take equipment. Well, well, yeah. Well, okay. Unique action, Hyper Sense. It's 1 AP. The next time this operative performs a shoot action during this activation for that shooting attack, the short range profiles its Liberator Autobus gains the indirect and no cover special rules, but loses the P1 and the rending. Fuck at least that. Jesus Christ. Okay, so you can shoot people on a 2+, hitting on 2s, 5 dice on 2+. And okay, no P1, no rending, but you're still shooting 5 bolter shots, and you don't get to have cover, and you don't and you're basically indirect. So he has to just physically see you, physically see the model. Fuck, that's kind of powerful. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, here we go. All right. Well, okay, so good. So far, so good. Okay, moving on. Here's something which is called... Can I zoom? Ah, here we go, okay. Here's which is something called a Locus. It has a barbed tail. 4 attacks, 3+, 3/4, range 3, silence. This is basically a whip. It has 3 movement, 3 APL, GA1, 3 defense, and 4, 9 wounds. Okay. Just like the Kellermorph. And Locus Blades. 5 attacks, 2+, 4, 6 lethal, 5 up. Wow, that's a power weapon with 5 attacks. Hitting on a 2+. God damn. So good that you can only bring 2 of these, because it has the Cult Agent keyword. Right, Cult Ambush, Prenatural Assassin, so 4+ invul. Duelist. Each time this operative fights in combat, in the resolved successful hit steps of that combat, you can resolve 1 successful hit before the attacker. Okay. If you do so, that successful hit must be used to parry. So once again, each time this operative fights in combat, in a resolved successful hit step of the attacker, you can resolve 1 successful hit before the attacker. Ah. Now, each time it fights. So it's 1 successful hit step of that combat. In the resolve successful hit step on the combat, you can resolve 1 success. I might be stupid, but this wording is pretty stupid. When does he attack? Before he gets attacked? So he gets each time this operative fights. I'm gonna edit this out because I'm totally humiliating myself. Nathan, help me. How do you write in the chat? How do you interpret this sentence? Each time, okay, so each time it fights, so he has to be fighting in a result successful hit step of that combat. This is So resolve successful hit step is when you already rolled your dice. There's your dice pool, and you start either hitting or parrying. You can resolve 1 successful hit before the attacker. So he must. So if the attacker, that means that he is defender. So that means that they charged him, and before the attacker attacks, he can use a successful hit to parry before the attacker. Well, okay. I mean, yeah. Oh yeah, okay. I get it now. Took some time, because that is why, because I'm a dense motherfucker. Expert Swordsman. This operative can perform 2 fight actions. Okay, so this is the melee version of the Kellermorph during each of its activations. Each time Friendly operative fights in combat, it can perform a free charge action, even if it has done so. Yeah, I also think, Nathan, that this sentence is grammatically correct, but it's like short-circuiting my mind. Each time this operative fights in combat, it can perform a free charge action, even if it has done so. It can charge twice, but you can only move up to 3. Okay, thank God. So it can just go in, kill something, because come on, 4/6 lethal 5 up, hitting on 2's 5 attacks. What the fuck? And then just heroic intervention into this, or no, what was it called? Consolidate. Jesus Christ, this is KillTeam 1 rules. These are KillTeam 1 rules. It's 3-inch consolidation, or pile in, rather. This is piling in. 3 inches and then fight again. This is the Corn Berserker rules from KillTeam 2018. Fuck me. They ran out of ideas. Fucking GW. I say fuck a lot of times. I hope this video doesn't get age restricted or monetized or such. So, unique action, Quicksilver Strike, 1 AP. Once this turning point, so it's once turning, when an enemy operative is performing a normal move or dash action, it moves within 3 inches of this operative. You can interrupt that action to perform a free charge action. With this operative, it must finish that move within engagement range of that enemy operative, and if this operative has a conceal order, change it to an engage order to do so. So you can... If you do so, that enemy operative's action ends without finishing their their move, and you must then perform a free fight at. With this operative against that enemy operative, this action is treated as a fight action for the purposes of their of action restrictions. Oh my God! I don't know what they're smoking at the games designer lounge, but this is ridiculous. Now we are getting into activation during my opponent's activation. So, oh no, oh no. 9 wounds. Well, it can withstand 2 hits of anything of Space Marine sort. I mean, Space Marine chainsaw. But again, once returning one enemy, it's strong. It's strong. It can 1-shot something and still be alive. Am I experiencing some kind of... Oh yeah, it auto stopped. My apologies. Suddenly, the music stops when I read these rules because they're so good. Jesus Christ. This is awesome. Alright, Neophyte Gunner, what does he have? A standard flamer. Alright. Grenade launcher, standard grenade launcher, as I see. Weber, what's a Weber? 5 attacks, 3+, 2/2, range 6, lethal 5. And it stuns. Okay, that's crowd control. And Gumbutt. And Cold Ambush, which is also nice. GA1 and 7 wounds. 2 APL, 5+. Oh, okay. Nothing to sneeze at. Oh, here we go. Sanctus Sniper. Cult Agent. Resolution is gonna be a little bit low on this side, but I'll try. If you squint, I think you can see it. Sanctus Sniper Rifle. Okay, firstly, stats. 3 APL, 6 inches of movement, GA1, 4+ symbol save, which is because of the preternatural assassin. 9 wounds, defense dice, and so on. 3 defense dice. This is pretty good. Sniper Rifle, 4 shots, 2+, 3/3 heavy, silent, and 3 mortal wounds. This is basically Krieg sniper. It's pretty cool. Has Colt. It also has Colt Ambush. Of course it has. And it also has the Assassin, which I've already told you guys. So what's the hiding? Oh, thank God, it's just neophytes. Well, so far. I bet they're gonna have some ridiculous weaponry. So target vulnerability 1 APL, of which he has a lot. So 1 AP until the end of the activation. The Sanctus Sniper rifle this operative is equipped with gains the lethal 5 of special rule. Of course it does. Familiar Soul Sight 1 AP. Select one enemy operative until the end of the turning point each time this operative makes a shooting attack against that enemy operative. One of the 3. The Sanctus Sniper rifle this operative is equipped with gains the no cover special rule, or the enemy. Or what was it? Each time. I think. Oh, okay. So these are cumulative. I'm sorry, cumulative. Cumulative. I have no idea. I need to drink more water. My brain is just getting like. So, it gains a no cover. That enemy operative cannot be obscured for that shooting attack. And areas of smoke cannot prevent that enemy operative from being visible for that shooting attack. So it basically ignores smoke grenades. It ignores smoke grenades. 3/3 with 6, so basically 3/6 silent hits on a 2+. Gains 5 up lethal, and all he has to do is spend 2 APL on that, and he can still dash for repositioning. Jesus Christ, this is the best sniper in the game so far. Fuck the rail rifle. This is the real shit. It basically takes away almost everything. Obscurity, no cover. No, it effectively takes away everything. So you cannot even hide in the smoke. This is concerning. This is very concerning. You cannot hide from this dude. No wonder you cannot give them equipments. Jesus Christ. Sanctus Sniper. Alright, here's the Sanctus Talon, because why the fuck not? Hold on. Try to zoom in. Here we go. So, Sanctus Talon, I bet this is some kind of an equally strong melee unit. Sanctus Biodagger, 4 attacks, 2+, 3/6, lethal 4+, and has a stun. 6 inches, 3 APL, 4+, which is a 4+ symbol, say because it's an assassin. 9 wounds again, and Cold Ambush. Creeping Shadow. By the way, my second channel featuring the Shadow, the first real cool pulp noir detective, basically a proto Batman, but much cooler, and he actually sometimes kills criminals. My second channel is called The Late Night Detective. I am going to show that at the end of the stream, so hold your horses until that. So, Creeping Shadow, this operative can perform a free charge action because it has 3 APL, so why not give it a free action, right? While it has a concealer, each time this operative fights in combat, it can perform a free dash action. What? Regardless of any other action it has performed during its activation, and even if it is within engagement range of an enemy operative, but it cannot finish that movement. Okay, so it can free charge. No, this operative can perform a charge action while it's concealed. Okay, I misread that. Sorry, I just raged myself into thinking that a free charge action is there. Anyway, so it can charge each time this operative fights in combat. It can perform a free dash action, so it can dash out of combat and into combat, regardless of any actions it performed during that activation. But it cannot finish its movement within engagement. So basically you can just... You can hit, and before you die, you dish out an enormous amount of damage, and before you die, you just like GTFO. Wow. Okay, what else can this thing can do? Familiar Soul Sight. Okay, select one enemy operative at the end of the turning point. Each time this operative fights in combat with an enemy operative, the Sanctus Bio Dagger this operator is equipped with gains the Brutal and the Balanced special rule, because why the fuck not? So you hit on a 2 and you can reroll stuff. You can reroll 1 dice. What the fuck, GW? What the actual fuck? This is Harlequin's territory, and it's much better. Oh my god. Yes, it is. Yes, it is, Nathan. It is. It has cheese potential. Fuck my life. Thank God it cannot hide. Use that tactic. So what can be combo here? One with the shadows. It has a... Okay, so it can just basically go into obscure. After that, it can... what can it do? It can move through terrain like it's not even there. I assume you have multiple Ingress tokens, because it's like place one of your Ingress tokens. I need to look up that Ingress rule. So you can deploy it, keep it there. It goes through terrain like it's not even there. It goes through walls, and then it fucks you. All right. All right. Oh, what tactics are there? So it doesn't even need an engage order, because so this is like if you can't roll a 4+ for a crit, you can always convert your normal hit for a crit for 1 CP. You can protect it with the Unquestioning Loyalty. All right. All right. Okay. Moving on. Neophyte Icon Bearer. Okay, something hopefully not OP this time, because it's just an Icon Bearer. Autogun, Shotgun, Gunbutt, nothing special. Cult Ambush. Yep. Icon Bearer. APL. The usual stuff what you can expect from an Icon Bearer. It counts as 1 APL higher when determining control on an objective marker. Signal the strike for 1 AP special actions, unique actions, until the end of the turning point for the purposes of the Cult Ambush ability. If this operative is visible and within 3 inches of the friendly operative performing the fight or shoot action, you can reroll any and all of your attack dice. Instead, rather than attack dice results, 1 result. So it basically makes everybody relentless for the purposes of the Cult Ambush. And Cult Ambush is... all operatives can flip their order tokens. Any other turn operatives flip their... okay, so this deactivates the name a number from 1 to 6. So this basically gives everyone an automatic relentless instead of naming a number 1 to 6. Alright? I guess. That's a fucking huge improvement. 7 wounds, 5+, 2 APL. It's not bad. Neophyte Heavy Gunner. Here we go. Heavy Stubber. 5s, 4+, 3s and 4s. So basically it's a bolter with one extra shot. Ceaseless, okay, rerolls ones. Fusillade, which is garbage. And heavy, well, I guess. Mining laser, here we go. 5 attacks, 4 plus 5, 6, so it's basically a plasma. AP 1 and heavy, so he cannot move with it. He can only dash, which is kind of okay. But since he is hiding, because he has the neophyte keyword, this dude can be set up everywhere. Hold on. He is considered to have a normal move, right? Having performed a normal move action. What does the fox say? If a heavy performs a normal move action, it's Dexterello in the chat, man. Hello, good evening, good sir. What is going on with you? Hope you're doing fine. Just sorting out some rules here because we're seeing how fucking OP the neophytes, I mean the WyrmBlade faction is. Just came out. New White Dwarf Gene Cult faction, because we needed that, right? We desperately needed that. So heavy, the heavy rule says an operative cannot perform a charge, a fallback, or normal move action in the same activation. Yes, yes. Thank you. Thank you. So this cannot be hidden and shooting the same time it comes out of hiding, which is awesome. New KillTeam is pretty good, in my opinion. It's just some things are fucking broken. But yeah, I'm happy that this dude cannot just come out of hiding and just start opening up with a mining laser on my ass, because that would be... Seismic cannon. So two profiles. There's a long wave. 6 attacks, 4 plus 2, 2 blast, 1 inch and heavy and stun. Short wave forward attacks, 3 plus 4, 4, range 6 and heavy. P1 stun. Well, I don't know. I mean, okay, it's a short range weapon if you want the more consistent profile. But yeah, I'm very happy this dude cannot shoot the same in the same activation comes out of hiding. That's good. I'm happy about that. I'm painting 3 Space Marines for Saturday game, says Dextero. That is awesome, my dude. What kind? What kind of Space Marines? Here's our neophyte leader. Can these cult people be leaders as well? Nope. I just forgot. I read it. Here is the first page. Only a neophyte can be the leader, a neophyte leader. So let's have a look at that. Last profile, by the way. And now we are listening to the music of the Space Marine, the game. The last good Space Marine video game. Warhammer video game. Sorry. So it has 3, 2, 1. That is pretty average. 3 defense dice, 5 plus 8 wounds. Auto gun, auto pistol. Master crafted auto pistol. Range 6, balanced, lethal 5 up. That is awesome. That is awesome. Has a shotgun, 3, 2 plus on a range 6. Web pistol, 2 plus 2, 2, range 6, stun. Has a chainsword. 4, 5, ceaseless. Interesting. Gun butt, power maul, 4, 5, stun, and power pick, 4, 5, rending. Alright. That's pretty cool. And Shadow Vector. Also has Cold Ambush, of course. Shadow Vector, once per turning point, you can use either the Slink into Darkness or the Coiled Serpent tactical ploy without spending any command points. If a friendly neophyte operative visible to this operative is the friendly WyrmBlade operative for that ploy. That is awesome. So so he can use these two ploys without spending any command if a friendly neophyte operative visible to this operative is the friendly WyrmBlade's operative is the friendly WyrmBlade. Alright. So so he can use these two tactics for a WyrmBlade operative which is visible to him for free. It's either or. Yes, it's or. Good. And these do... Okay, so it can change to conceal without spending. Okay, this is once per turn. Coiled Serpent for free. I mean, that's awesome. Changing the normal hit to crit. Is that? Fight in shoes. During its activation. Normal hit to crit. Shit. 1. Still 1. Oh my fucking god. That would be awesome. That would be broken. But it's good. It's good. Still good. Okay. Moving on to equipments. So let's have a look. Okay. No no limitation on the equipment, so no cross or star equipment. Sisters can take 2 cross equipments, so that is awesome. Icon of Faith is very good. I might be talking about the sisters when I will get them back from painting. Wink, wink. So we have a Frag Grenade, which is your standard Frag Grenade. We have something new now, which is called a Blasting Charge, 3 AP. 4 attacks, 3+, 3/4, and it has range 6, blast 1, indirect, and limited. Kind of a little bit more powerful, but kind of weaker-ish Frag Grenade, in my opinion. We have something called Flash Visor. Each time this operative is activated, you can ignore any and all modifiers to its APL, which is pretty good. Spotlight. Now this was the one that I read. This is hilarious. Spotlight. While an enemy operative is visible to and within 6 inches of friendly operative, with this ability, the enemy cannot be obscured. You basically take your flashlight. It's like, ha! And you're no longer obscured. Alright, but it's like 6. Cult Talisman for 2. I mean, this is 3 AP, so this is expensive equipment. You can only, like, take it 3 times, and that's it. Cult Talisman. Once per battle, when shooting attack is made against operative, it resolves successful save step of that shooting attack. You can change one of your retained normal saves into a critical save. Good. Alright, I mean, fair enough. And climbing equipment. It's basically the same as the grapple launcher and the climbing rope and the other climbing rope of the Orcs, the Tau Pathfinder team, the Chalnot team, and the Reavers. Colt Knife for 1 EP. The operative is equipped with the following melee weapon. Colt Knife, 4 attacks, hitting on a 4/2/3. This sucks. It substitutes the gun butt with the 3 attacks. It's 4 attacks, 4+, but it's 2/3. I mean, if you have 1 point lying around, take a Visor instead. take a visor instead, the flash visor. Alrighty, folks, that was the WyrmBlade KillTeam. Let me just quickly have a look on that particular Reddit link I've been looking at in our chat. Did I miss anything when it comes to the thing? So here's the Reddit, and I'm interested in the second page. Of course, I didn't download the second page, but I already showed you on the white sheet of that. So yeah, and what is this token they are talking about? What is this token? I have no idea. But probably it's like the KillTeam token set or some of that. It's named. What's it named? It's named Ingress. These are Ingress tokens. One of your Ingress tokens. I have no idea what this is. Probably it's just like one of your tokens. Make it so that you ignore that terrain for all intents and purposes. All right. I have to say, this team is gonna be problematic. Especially the cult agents. Heavy gunners are like, okay, they cannot move, thank God, and shoot, so that means they cannot hide. Neophyte gunners. Grenade launcher gunners are going to be a pain in the ass if they can hide. Also the flamer. Flamer grenade launchers are going to be and Brood Adept with auto gun and shotgun. Neophyte Brood Adepts also, because you can equip it with shotguns, and you can remember you can use this tactic. You can use this tactic here, hiding 2 times because the game did not yet begin when you are using this. So you can hide 4 of your neophyte cultists. So that's pretty good. Okay, my initial impressions. The characters are fucking OP. Calomorph is good. Locus is better. The Sanctus Sniper is, my opinion, the best shooting unit in the game right now, hands down. It basically, you just have to be on the board, and it has to see you physically, and you're fucked. You cannot hide. Smoke doesn't protect you. Obscure doesn't protect you. No cover. Unless you have, unless you're Harlequin, unless you're a Stout Suit, unless you're a Gene Stealer, hiding, lurking horror. Is that the rule name? So yeah, and the Sanctus Talon, man. This is, I will say, it's very powerful. It's not entirely. This is broken. The Sanctus Sniper is broken. The Sanctus Talon, not so much. But yeah. All right, guys. Thank you for sticking around this long. Let's have a look at the chat. Well, you know, I had a kill team of raptors of different miniatures. That's right. I remember. I was asked to play a 500 points game with newbies, so I decided to make the 3 more tacticals to take the troop slot. Now my list looks like this: squad of tacticals, squad of scouts, captain with hammer, jump back, Primaris 10. GW is sending a new box of Gene Steel cultists and releasing rules for them in KillTeam. Also makes them broken. I see. Well, you know, have to sell them. The thing came out. The Custodes versus Gene Stealers. So whoever picked up that box probably can also play Gene Stealers as well. So this was the new WyrmBlade KillTeam. I still do not know what kind of tactics they have. I'm guessing they are infiltration and security archetypes. Plus there's 3 unique things. Let me just have a look. If there's anything else listed. Equipment, operatives, tactical ploys, strategic ploys. Nope. So this is all we are getting. I'm afraid as soon as the Wahapedia is going to be updated, you can see other rules there. For the time being, this has been the First Impressions Rules Tactics Datasheets review from yours truly. Before we go, I strongly encourage you guys to head over to my Patreon page, patreon.com/KillTeamHungary. If you want to support my work, we'll be off the grid for quite a while. But since family's coming home, finally. And I will be doing my second channel since that can be managed a little bit more, better while you are babysitting, which is the late night detective channel. I just started this channel, already have 18 subs, so thank you very much for everybody who's supporting this. This is basically, will be a collection of 1930s, 1940s detective stories, radio dramas, and all sorts of cool pulp noir stuff. I am kicking off the channel with collecting stories from my newly found favorite pulp character, the Shadow. So thank you, Razorfist, by the way. So do check out, and yeah, just sub to the channel. Still collecting them 4,000 hours and 1,000 subs. I hope this is a niche that's people like. I mean, I've been listening to these. I have found many 11-hour-long radio show compilations. I'm going to edit them into digestible 25-minute parts. So go to this channel, check it out, and if you like it, just like, share, subscribe. You know the deal. And help this channel grow as well. Also, there's a third channel in the making. Nathan is helping me out with that. And don't forget, this month we are going to try to sit down with Tiber Portuguese, the creator of The Last Church, and we are going to have a talk about his work, future work, and this whole thing that happened with him and his team and GW. So if you want to ask him questions directly, join my Patreon, because patrons get to submit their questions to me, which I will ask from the man himself, Tiber Portuguese. So hopefully we can still make this interview in January. So that will be all, good friends. This has been Greg from KillTeam Hungary, bringing you the brand new WyrmBlade? Yeah, WyrmBlade KillTeam rules, as much as it was leaked onto Reddit. Hope you liked it. This video will be available, I hope, in an edited format. All the blabbering and me acting like a complete idiot edited out. So that's all for my part. Thank you very much for everyone who was watching. Thank you very much for the super chat. And Nathan for keeping an eye on the chat. Yeah, the Emperor protects.